Everything that you needed, don't you know I would've gave it. Put it down, whatever it takes, but I can't give it too much.
I'm currently going to a Chinese mall, and today's my first time filming in public, and frankly, I am terrified. I understand that absolutely no one understands me, but it's still quite scary to just film in public, so let's give it a try and see how it actually works. If not, I'll just voice over the rest of the video. But honestly, so far so good. The day is incredibly gray. It's not as cold as I thought it would be, but it's still very, very gray, so it's quite depressing, but I hope I'll have a good time because I didn't want to get out of the house today, so we'll see how that goes. Let's go. There are so many people here that it's quite intense, but I think the first thing I'm going to do is go to the DJI store and see if they have like a memory card, because mine always says that it's way too slow. So let's try to do that. I bought a new SD card and I'm currently filming on it, but the thing is, when I put it on, it suddenly didn't show that notification that the card is too slow, and I'm so happy about that. So now I'm just going to explore around the mall because I've only been here once, yesterday in the evening after work, and I was so tired I didn't want to look at anything. Ooh, that looked like a bookstore. Okay, let's go there.
Sometimes I can't deny. Try to hold on to the things I can't keep. Slipping through my fingers, I was losing control. Took a couple months till you knocked on my door. Sat by the sea while the waves fell asleep.
The library proved to be unsuccessful. There was just a tiny bit of English books, and even those were mostly for children, and I'm not sure all of them were in English either, because a lot of them had like the Chinese name, the English name, and then they were completely wrapped, so you couldn't even look inside, so I have no idea if they were in English. And I found it so ironic that one of the small books I had was the Portrait of a Young Artist, because I absolutely hated that book, and I'm like, God, if those are the books you have in store, then maybe you shouldn't have books at all, because that was bad. But now I'll just go into stationery stores and just walk around, because the clothing stores in here are quite expensive, or at least I think they are, so I'm just going to go to stationery stores.
How do you feel? Are you hurt? Please not now. If you need to breathe, we can figure this out. Don't pack the bags, don't leave the keys. Find your peace and clarity. Take a day, take a...
I am back home and I went to the supermarket. I was like, let me grab just a very few things that I might need throughout the week because I'm not going to go to the mall throughout the week because it's quite far, you know, and I have to pay for the bus every time. It's like a 15-minute bus drive as well. So I was like, let me grab just a few essential things. And I didn't even bring my backpack with me today because I was like, yeah, I'm just not going to buy that many things. And if I do buy something, I'll just get a bag from there. But, oh, this is how much I bought. And I was wondering, like, why is everything so heavy? And then I realized that I bought enough grapefruit to overdose on vitamin D. Please don't fall. So that's why. Yeah. You probably saw a ton of footage from the supermarket because I wanted to show you what a Chinese supermarket is like. Every single piece of fruit and vegetable is wrapped in something, and I was like, why? Why do you even have to wrap bananas? Like, they're pre-wrapped by nature. It makes no sense. These are the bananas. There's no reason to wrap bananas. And this is the salad, again, wrapped. Like, I understand this, but you don't need to wrap this. But I went, like, I got all of my things, and then I went to the cash register, and the lady pointed at my bananas, and like, you have to scan it. And I was like, with the translate, obviously. And you have to scan it. And I was like, scan what? Scan where? Who's supposed to scan it? Because when I grabbed these things, I was like, it's probably just like Lidl or the other supermarket in China that I went to, where they just weighed them at the cash register, but that was not the case. I was supposed to go back to the fruit and vegetables area, and it's not like in normal supermarkets where there's scanning stations, you scan yourself. That's why I didn't think about it. There's one specific scanning area when there's a person and you give them everything you want to scan, and they scan it, like they wait it for you and then put the sticker. So a lot of the things that I bought are maybe slightly more expensive than I thought they would be. Also, this thing is pre-wrapped by them. The bananas are pre-wrapped by them. Why don't they scan them and put the price when they pre-wrap them? Makes no sense. None at all. Like, all the vegetables I scanned, vegetables and fruit that I scanned, are pre-wrapped. Just scan them when you wrap them. Makes no sense. But okay, this is the grapefruit I bought. That's why it was so heavy, like insanely heavy. But it's autumn. I don't want to get sick, and I was like, vitamin C. So I got these. I also got multiple of them because the places around me don't really sell grapefruit. They do have like clementines or things like apples, but they don't have grapefruit. So that's why I bought them. For the bananas, I could have just bought them nearby, but I was already there. I was like, and I thought I'd get a taxi because my mind was like, there's a lot of things. I'll just get a taxi. I didn't get a taxi because after I bought everything, and all of my shopping was like 300, my entire supermarket haul was 303.30 yuan, which, here's what it is, but it's quite good for the amount of things I bought, especially like the chicken and everything. It was really cheap. I got 4 of these chicken breasts things, like I put them in a bag. And one of these was like $8.54, the others $10.7. Like the most expensive one was like 11 or something. And it's like an entire chicken breast, like the 2 parts, 1 and 2. And I thought that was really cheap, and I want to freeze it and just put it there because I like that the chicken was wrapped here. The duality of women, but I don't need my vegetables pre-wrapped, but I do want my meat pre-wrapped. Does that make sense? Because it's just easier when you buy meat that isn't pre-packed. I never know how to ask them for what I want. Plus, I never know the price. Like with this, you just know the price and you just get it. And it makes sense, you know? So I got a ton of chicken, and I got myself some pineapple. This whole thing was it's dripping. Oh God, it's dripping. Okay, this whole thing was $15.90. This is just like chunks of pineapple. And then I got this strawberry jam. And the story about this strawberry jam is that I was looking for peanut butter, and I asked people in the supermarket that work there where the peanut butter is, and a lady showed me another lady, and she was pointed where it was, and it was the area she was working at. The peanut butter is so expensive. Like a regular jar was like 78 or 79 yuan, which is insane for one jar of peanut butter. So I'm going to have to look online for peanut butter because there has to be cheaper one. But I felt bad. I felt embarrassed not getting anything from the area because the lady was staring at me, and I was like, I asked for directions, so I bought the cheapest jam they had, and I did one jam as well. So this is great. But also this jam is by QP company, and I thought they only did like the mayonnaise and condiments, but apparently they do jam as well. So like this is what I'm talking when I mean pre-wrap. Like why don't they put this sticker? I had to go and wait for them to put this sticker. It's still cheap, but you know, like cucumbers don't need to be wrapped at all. And then there's also the lemons. Like, look at this. Doesn't this look like it should have this thing already? Well, it didn't. I had to go and wait it. And lemons are so expensive in here. For 4 lemons, I paid like $12.28, and this was $12.28. So that's a lot for 4 lemons. Very much. So I'll have to find cheaper lemons. I don't understand why lemons are so expensive in here. And there's so few that I just think people don't really consume them. Does that make sense? Because I can't really see them. Yeah? Another example. This ginger. It's in a tray. First of all, why? It doesn't need to be in a tray. Second of all, you could have just put the sticker. Why don't you? Insane. Also, the supermarket was a lot more diverse than the supermarkets I usually go to, and I found cheese. They had quite a good selection of cheese. It wasn't groundbreaking, but it was more than I'm used to in China. So I got this small tub of ricotta cheese. It was very expensive. It was like 20 something or 30 something yuan but for this, but I was like, let me just get one. you know? And I got these hot dogs, again, very expensive. These were like 32, I want to say, yuan. I don't remember exactly, but still quite expensive for hot dogs. But again, I just wanted to have some just to eat throughout the week when I'm too lazy to cook actual meals. And these I can just freeze and they will be perfect in the freezer. So that's what I got. I'm also European, and Chinese food is something I'm not used to, and I need familiar food, and I'm willing to pay a little bit more if it brings me comfort, you know? And I bought this giant bread. Again, I'm going to freeze the majority of it because I will not finish it by the time it goes stale. And I really hope it's not sweet. It shouldn't be. I did find like the convenience store near me has some bread, and I bought like every single type of bread they had, like not all at once. I kept experimenting. There's one I really like, and the others still have like a slight sweetness to them. But the one I like is good. It's not the cheapest. So I bought this to give it a try, and hopefully it won't be sweet. But it was not that expensive, and again, I will freeze the majority. You can freeze bread, by the way. If you didn't know, you can totally freeze bread. And besides that, I wanted to show you the 2 things I bought from the mall. This is the worst position. I can't find a comfortable one. But I bought this one from like a stationery store that it's in the mall. I did not go through the entire mall. That was the plan. But then I was like, I'm so exhausted. Like, I didn't really feel like it. And there were so many people. And when there's a lot of people, I get overwhelmed. Extremely overwhelmed. So I bought this. This is like a countertop mint thing, like self-absorbent planting set. I just wanted some herbs. Ideally, I wanted parsley, but they only had mint, and the other things were like flowers. They also had tomatoes, but I don't know what the chances are of growing tomatoes in this small thing. So I bought the mint just to give it a try, and then I bought this felt, like needle felting kit, like wool felt DIY. It's a little pig. The reason I bought it is because it has this little bee. Can you see it? And I absolutely adore bees. They're my favorite animals. And these are like the varieties they have. I bought this one, and I don't know how well it will turn out, but again, it's a little hobby, so I hope it'll go great. So yeah, that was my little trip to the mall and to the supermarket. I got a ton of things. I paid way more than I wanted to pay for, but these will be good for a few weeks. Not the fresh fruit, but like I got some napkins, the chicken will go in the freezer, bread, the what's it called? The hamburgers as well. So it will last for a bit. And it's not that much that I think about it, because meat is usually expensive. Chicken was really cheap in here, and I got a ton of things. I also got this magic pen in case I ever spill something on me, and then Ziploc bags to freeze the chicken and the hot dogs. So yeah, this was it for today. This was my little adventure to the mall. I hope you liked it. It's a new mall. I went to it yesterday after work to explore a bit, but I was way too tired. I just went into Uniqlo and bought some things, and then I went back home, and today I decided to visit again, so that's why I did it. But yeah, this is it. I hope you liked it. Please give me suggestions of things to do. I'll try to find if there exists in China. And I hope you enjoyed this. Please give it a like. Please comment anything you want to tell me. It's honestly such a joy to read comments from people with suggestions or like anything. And please consider subscribing, because I am hopefully going to be in China for a very long time. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye. I also have a second channel where I play Sims. Okay, bye.
I just give the earth my soul. Hear my thoughts bounce off the walls.